Just testing some things around, and I think I will increase the volume of the microphone. So we'll start in a couple of minutes. So I'm just checking that everything's fine, is working properly before we can start. So anyway, let me add the mixer. No, I think it's oh yeah. Let's add the mixer just in case, and I'll put it here. And I think that's it. All right. So hello everyone. Today I want to stream about my game. A game I made with my friends. It's called Compendium. It was our submission for the Cryptid Jam. So we decided to make a game based on the Mexican folklore, based on legends, based on urban legends, and some cryptids around. So I want to start this kind of review or gameplay review from the perspective of the developer. I was in charge of directing the game, programming it, and doing some graphical assets. So today I want to play this game and show you some tips and tricks to how to get through all the stages, how to defeat some enemies. I have found some people having some troubles defeating them, so I might create this video showing how to defeat them. So let me start the game. Oops, there we go. And if everything's fine, please let me know if the volume is right, so we can start. I think that's enough. So okay, so we start here in the title screen, and I have seen that most players just start the game right up, and that's fine. I mean, we we tend to avoid reading the manual or knowing what's going on. So anyway, let me see if. Okay, here we go. I'm using the controller. I'm using an Rock Candy Xbox 360 controller for this, and I want to start with the how to play screen. So here we can see the basics of how to play this game, and well, we can start with the controls. I think it's the best if we can start to see how to play. Most of the times, some people avoid reading this part and has some important information. So here we have the controls, we have the gamepad and the keyboard. Next, we have the items. There are three main items in the game. We have the legend pieces, which are pieces of pages that have been scattered around by these legends, and you can get them if you want to capture the bosses, right? If you want to use their powers to your advantage, you might capture all of them, but it is not necessary. It's just an optional item to get. You can defeat them either way, but you might end up killing them. You get the extra heart, which will increase your maximum health points, but in order to get them, you need to have access to the legends or the boss's powers, right? So you can make your experience easier by defeating the legends and capturing them, or just go with the basics. It might be a little bit more difficult, but you can unlock another ending. I'm sorry. We have piernita de pollo, which is a chicken leg, and it just increases your HP. And here we have the core mechanics of the game, the elemental attacks. We have four kind of elemental attacks, which you can see by this diagram. We have the grass, that absorbs mist. So any enemy or boss that is mist type will get affected by the grass in a much higher way. So you can defeat him easier with more ease. I think. I'm sorry for my English. It's not my native language, but anyway. So for example, the mist can poison the water can extinguish the fire, and the fire can burn the grass. So yeah, that is the basis of the elemental attacks. Plus you can use some combos. You can combine your attacks and try different things to your advantage. And that's it. That's the basics of the game. So let's start the game. And here we have the story in a little town near Mexico City. An acolyte tidies up the chapel office. I'm sorry. When suddenly a Compendium falls from the book cabinet, and its pages scatter around. The contained legends are free to roam the earth once more, scattering the pages and taking them all together. Charro Negro, Ishta, Poochie, Tlanchana, and Poochie are ready to cause trouble. This might be a tongue twister to say fast the names of these legends, but you might get used to it if you say it, I think, like 10 times in a row. So, yeah. Charro Negro, Ishta, Poochie, Tlanchana, and Poochie. Someone has to stop them once again. By gathering all the missing pieces of each page, the acolyte will have a chance to capture them back. So right there, it gives you a hint that you might capture them if you get all the pages. So right up we have 4 stages, and one of them, well, 5 stages actually, but one of them is locked. So that's the last boss, Poochie. Poochie is basically the god of destruction and death in the Mayan culture. So yeah, you can start with these 4. So let's go with La Tlanchana in the state of Mexico. Hola, Chris. So we have La Tlanchana, which is a half-woman, half-serpent creature that lures men into the swamp to eat them. Her looks might be part of her strength, but it might lead her to her own demise. She uses the powers of water to modify the environment and spawn evil creatures all over the state. So La Tlanchana is basically like kind of mermaid, we can say, but it's half serpent instead of half fish. So here we have the gameplay of the first level. We have the acolyte. You can jump, you can run, and also you can attack. So Chris, can you tell me if the audio is fine? I don't know if the audio of the game is higher than my voice or something. I would like to know if I need to repeat it again or is fine. So anyway, we'll continue and we'll see if the audio is fine. So right away we can see that we have 2 enemies. We have the serpent. Ooh, there he goes. Oh, alright, thanks. Alright, so the serpent spawns from moth and they will spawn infinitely. So this kind of enemy is a good type of resource because some enemies might give you piernita de pollo, which is the chicken leg. So you can just kill them until you get some health, but right now I don't need them. So let's continue. You can walk on while you're in the water, but you will be much slower. So try avoiding the water. And finally we have Ajolote, which he just spawned. Oh, there we go. Mod. So the mod that's being spawned by the Ajolote will just spawn 1 serpent. By the way, if the serpent launches to you, you can just kill him in one hit. Let's go this way. So for this gameplay, we'll try to, oh, there we go, to capture all legends and get the good ending. So this might be a little bit longer than the usual experience, that is to kill the bosses right away and not getting any hard power-ups. So there we go. So we reach this, ouch, this part. So as you can see, we cannot move, we cannot cross this obstacle to get the heart. So it's wood, we need to do something, we need to attack it with something in order to get access to the heart. So we might need to go back to this stage once we have the power of certain boss. Spoiler alert, is El Charro Negro. So anyway, let's continue here. There we go. So I hope people doesn't mind that we're attacking these little creatures, but they're not actual animals. They have been created with evil energy in order to attack people. So right now we are in a Mexico state, or state of Mexico, and La Tlanchana is attacking this place. So there is a swampy area in the state of Mexico, and so we decided to use this creature, or this legend cryptid here. I didn't attack fast enough. Now I can't go back here. I might need to change that a little bit in the next update. There are some things we need to tweak, we need to modify, but I think that it's a playable game. I really had fun doing the game and playing it as well, so I hope all of you guys can have fun playing it. So anyway, let's continue and get the last piece of the page so we can capture La Tlanchana. No, wait, it's not here. I should know where to go, as I was the level designer as well, and as you might see, there's no real indication of where to go, but that's kind of the point, a little bit of exploration. Although I think some visual information might help to let you know where you have to go. So here we have a little Easter egg from one of the webcomics you can find in Facebook, called Atsin, which is another ajolote. Difference between this ajolote called Atsin and the one we have defeated previously in this stage: Atsin is a nice ajolote. Atsin won't bite you. So, oh my god, there we go. So when you reach this part of any stage, which has these skulls, this is an indication that you have reached the boss. So if you need to trace back to get other pages, just be aware that these skulls might tell you that you're going to battle the boss. So we get La Tlanchana, and I'm not a good voice actor, so I won't do my voice impressions now, but I'll just read what's in the text. Who do we have here? If it's in the Acolyte, I should thank you for liberating me. Do you know how many lovers fell into my trap? Save your words, you shouldn't be free. Didn't your parents taught you how to respect your elders? Not that I'm that old. Not at all, just a few centuries. I guess someone has to teach you some manners. Bring it. So there starts the battle. So La Tlanchana will move from side to side and decide to attack you. If you are close enough to her, she will just use her melee attack, which is slapping you with her tail, like this, but you can also jump and avoid her. If you are far enough, she might want to spawn these water droplets. Yeah, we might just call them like that. And you'll be fine as long as you are close to her and jump and attack, just like this. Whoops. Okay, there we go. Almost. Ouch. Ah. There we go. What are you? Want some more? Just surrender. Alright, just don't trap me in with a pooch. I can't be tormented anymore. I'll even help you. Just put me in another compendium. Deal. So yeah, that's agreement. She'll provide her services in order to be put back in another compendium. So now that we have La Tlanchana capture, which is water-based creature, we might as well go to El Charro Negro, which is a fire type enemy. Ishta is the grass type enemy, and Butchie is the mist type. So let's go with El Charro Negro. Excuse me, I'm a little bit sick. So right now we are in Durango. Yep. So you might find this enemy at the beginning of the stage. He just lights up his eyes, and you can see he's starting to spawn some particles. If he spawns 3, the 4th one will be his attack. So whenever you see these kind of particles, that means that you might need to get out of that place. Just go there and kill him. Next we have the staff victim. Oh, by the way, I forgot to read the description of El Charro Negro. Anyway, I'll read it when we finish with him. So there we go. The staff victim is just another victim of El Charro Negro. And now we have a heat hat, or a charro hat. When you're right down under them, they will spawn fire. So they are easy to avoid. These guys not so much. Some of them are strategically placed, so they might be a pain in the ass. Let me see the chat. The sound of the capture reminds me to aliens. Yeah, that's right. So Christelle is following us right now in the chat. She's the animator of these characters, the Acolyte and all the bosses. She also helped us with the creation of assets, color palette, many things. So hola Christelle. So let's go this way and kill these guys. Die. That's it. And we get the first. Uy, I fell down. The pages. There we go. They're easy to defeat. We got some piernita de pollo. Just jump and attack. So most of, actually all of the levels are kind of straightforward. You just continue moving until you find a new structure and go back, go up, and you might find something. This is something I would like to change. The level design is quite terrible actually. But yeah, we're learning, and we didn't have the spare time to fix, oh my god, a couple of things. Okay, so anyway, I fell down and died. So this is what I was talking about. These guys, the stab victims, they're placed strategically, so you might not do your jump correctly, like here. Hello, Pantufla. We used Game Maker Studio 2 to create this game. Yeah, basically that's the engine we used to create the game, which is the engine that I have been used since I was 10 or 11 around. I don't quite remember how old I was, but I started before Game Maker was called Game Maker Studio. So it was quite primitive at that time. So anyway, we can fall down here. Well, you can fall up, right? So you fall, and you can see that this is the only pool of water. So that might give you some, it's not quite a hint because it doesn't tell you anything else, but when you get Ishta, just plant a seed here and you'll get a heart. And that's how you get it. So anyway, I haven't played as La Tlanchana, which I should, because she's water based and we should be able to kill these monsters easily. There we go. So La Tlancena is a little bit slippery, as you can see. Oh, yep, like that. So I hope I don't die again, or I have to repeat this stage. Woo. And there we go. That's the last piece. So competitive compendium when why everything has to be competitive, Pantufla? Let's make how you call this, it's like a race where you race your friends who finishes this game before anyone else. I don't know, he'll win a beer or something like that. Alright, so now we're with El Charro Negro, and I'll try to read the words. Are you lost? Would you like company? Do you know who I am? Ah, didn't recognize you, acolyte. Pardon my poor sight. I thought you were a lost damsel. None of that. Return to Compendium now. I'm afraid I can't. As long as lost damsels are around, I'll be there to protect them. We both know that is not true. Fine then. Once I finish you, I'll do what I please. And El Charro jumps and attacks 3 times, and he doesn't need any gun. He can just shoot bullets right off his fingers because he's a total badass. But oh my god. Oh, that's it. Speedrun. That's right, Pantufla. Speedrun. That's the word I was looking for. Si no hay sangre, no es divertido. No, Crystal, no. No blood. I see. So this is how it ends. Compendium now. Not the same one as a Pooch. Anything but with that pretentious beast. I'll trade my services for a page in a new compendium. Deal. And just like that, we have El Charro Negro. Quite easy, Pantufla, that's right. So let's read about El Charro Negro. When the sun sets into the east, El Charro Negro walks into the village asking to help anyone lost. His intentions are not pure though. For those who accept his help, means a trip to hell. For those who doesn't, might mean safety, or a step back. Fire is his source of power. So, yeah, now we got fire. We might as well go for Ishta. Ishta says, which is in Yucatan actually, a goddess married to a Pooch that invites people to meet their end by their own decision. So, yeah, we might know which kind of word we're trying to avoid here. She had a sister, Uzcoel, who was criticized and refused despite her kind actions to whom needed help. Uzcoel died alone, thus leading Ishta to seek revenge on humanity. She uses her powers to transform plants into deadly creatures. So, just for your information, no, that's not the word I was looking for. Okay, what I'm trying to say is that we combine 2 legends which are called the same, Ishta. One is that she's a goddess in the Mayan culture, and yes, she is married to a Pooch, and she invites people to, well, meet their end by their own decision, you know. And another one is about 2 sisters, and thus giving them like power related plant or grass power related stuff. I might not go as deep to know about this or tell you about this legend because there are so many versions about this, but yeah, this is a combined legend. Also, El Charro Negro is a very popular legend in Mexico. I don't know what to say, Mexico or Mexico, but I just say Mexico or Mexico. Pardon my French. How about La Llorona? La Llorona, we don't know. We thought of that, but we wanted to add some legends that couldn't be repeated specifically in all the how you say, in all the states. So, for example, La Tlanchana, she's from Metepec in Estado de Mexico. Ishta, she's from Yucatan. El Charro Negro, which, yeah, we cheated here. He's popular in all Mexico. Mexico. I'll just say Mexico. Thanks, Pantufla. Mexico. And he's just this tall guy that asks you if you need any help, and if you accept, he will drag you to hell. If you don't, he might just say thank you and leave you alone, but he might also kill you. So yeah. Poochie, for example, she's from Tlaxcala, right? So La Llorona, we couldn't, or we thought of that, but we didn't know what we could add into the gameplay with her. It didn't cross our minds at the time. Does she rob you or something? The girl from Ecatepec? No, no, Pantufla. Metepec, not Ecatepec. By the way, shoutouts to Ecatepec. I was born there, and yeah, they might rob you. Anyway, so let's continue with Ishta. So before we continue with this stage, I will say something. I really messed up here. Just I come back with these enemies. Just in this spot right here, don't transform into El Charro Negro, please. You will fall down and you will have to exit the game and go all over again. Just don't transform here, because he will clip and he will go down, 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 and that's it. It's game over for you. So until we release a new update of this game, don't do it. Okay, bye bye, Pantufla. Thanks for coming. Anyway, so let's go here and kill these guys. Which this guy is called Tsakam, based on the legend of the two sisters. The Tsakam is a kind of cacti that appear in, I forgot, Utzcoel or Ishtabai tomb. I don't remember. When they die, they bury them, and one of the flowers was the Tsakam, which actually is the cacti, and a beautiful flower grows from there, and this is the Tsakam. And this one here, right here, is the Xtaventún, la flor de Xtaventún, which grow in another sister's grave. So yeah, those are our two enemies here. And finally we have La Ceiba, which is a kind of tree that has spines in the, how you say corteza in English, in the wood part, in the body. I don't know how to say that. So we decided to make a little bit of hide and attack enemy with this one. So as we have said, just kill these plants with fire. One shot kill. El Charro Negro fires, and because he's a tall guy, he might need to kneel in order to attack some enemies. So he's fire based. So if you walk in water, it will start to drain your life. Don't do it. If you are using La Tlanchana, you might go faster. Woo! There we go. So we got the first piece of page. I'll just call them pages for God's sake. It's a little bit difficult for me to talk while I'm playing, so I just call them pages. So you can go back and go back, and then you come here. Ouch. And let's get this page. Now we have 3 out of 4, and you might want to come here, and then you say, oh, so I found another platform. Where could it lead me? And I can't reach, neither with La Tlanchana or with El Charro Negro. So you might need the help of someone else. So as I told you, we need to go back to other stages to get the maximum health available in the game, which is 200. Each heart will give you 25 points extra. Will give you, yeah, I think I said that correctly. So alright, and now I can reach death. Okay, here's a pro tip. Once you're coming here, wait until they pass and move on. If you fall, you can never come back to this part of the stage unless you die and you restart the stage. Why do we have to come here? Because if you go here, woo, then you get a nice surprise by the end of this part, which it's, oh my god, I failed. I totally failed. Okay, here's what I was talking about, but now it is pointless to be here because this is your bonus. You get 3 pernitas de pollo, but now they are worthless. Anyway, let's continue. Ishta, oh, hello there. Didn't know you were coming to visit me. Care to play a little bit? This is no time to play. You don't belong here. Why so angry, acolyte? Don't you find funny how I guide people to their demise? Fine, I guess I won't have much fun with you around. Oh, sister, if only you could see how much fun I'll have now. Prepare yourself. So, Shtabai attacks in 2 ways. She can spawn these vines, or she can spawn that mega seed. Once she walks, just don't jump, if not you'll get hit. If she creates those small vines and she walks through them, she will eventually recover some HP. So let me see if I can get her to spawn the seeds. That's the way. Okay, no, that's enough. Come on, move. That, as you can see, she's starting to recover herself. So that's all for her battle style. So let's just fire. Bam. I have to admit, I had fun. Now return to Compendium or else. Wait, not it's in the same as a Pooch. It's so boring with him around. I haven't done anything in ages. Isn't he your husband? Never mind. Help me and I promise to put you in another Compendium. Deal. So that's it. Now we have Ishtabai. And because we have Ishtabai, the last boss we have to attack or we have to defeat is Poochie. Poochie actually is not her name. Poochie is the name of the creature, but we just went like, yeah, her name's Poochie. So Poochie, known as the leader of the Poochies, plural, she commands her scions or daughters to assault villages and drink blood from the population, such as vampires do. We just say population in general, but actually they drink the blood of babies and toddlers. So yeah, we had to tone it a little bit just because we don't want to. Because we didn't want to. That's why. So half woman, half bird. She can transform into mist to get into houses and get her victims. So the legend actually says that they transform into mist and go through the windows or through the doors. Till sweat drop from their balls. So these are her scions and they jump a lot. Next we have the ravens. Just wait for them. Her name is Juanita indeed. So yeah, now she's trapped. She can do anything. This is a mist fly, because like kind of like a firefly, but mist fly because they spawn mist. So they cannot kill you actually, but they cannot attack you directly, but they spawn mist, and if you stay long enough, you'll get damage pretty fast. So let's burn that bush and recover some health, and let's continue our journey as usual. Oh, hey, where are you? Oh, there you are. Bam. Now we got the first page, and let's go up. Ooh, we got a chicken leg out of a raven. Oh, yeah, by the way, yeah, this is the Shtabai. So, woo, you can create vines, and you can shoot vines, and you get another explosion. You can also create vines and hydrate them. If you hydrate the vine and then shoot it, you can spawn more spines. What? Ouch. What were they called? Yeah, spine. I think that's the name. So as you can see, if I use the Tlanchana, she get double damage. Even you can see an alert sign appearing because you're water based and the mist poisons the water, so that's the reason you get double damage. Oh my god. Oh, look at this. This is nice. So yeah, there's some things we need to tweak, like ouch. What kills mist? Well, actually grass absorbs mist, so we might need to use this thing. And now we have the firewall, which doesn't look at all as a firewall, not like a firewall in Windows or something like that, but just lava or something. And there we go, our first power up. Unix, ¿qué pasó? My cat is here and he's going to climb, and now he got distracted. So, oh, he climbed at least. ¿Qué pasó? Psst. Uy. There we go. Now I don't know if I was here already. I got distracted by my cat. Oh, there we go. This is the page we need. Now we can continue as always. Ouch. Bah. Unix, bájate. Wait, my cat is right in front of of me. I can't see anything. Unix, ven. Bájate, papá. Aquí. Eso. ¿Sí? ¿Sí? Ay. So anyway, let's. Uy. Oh, this is nice. We have some water to hydrate our seeds. Oh, by the way, when you're using the Shtabai, I think if you transform it to El Charro Negro here, you might die as well. Well, you might softlock your game. Softlock? No, you might just how can I say this in English? It's kind of difficult. You might need to restart your game. That's what I want to say. Okay, this is the page we need to go, but I don't think I can reach. So there might be another way to do it. So let's go here and then here. And number 3 and just leap of faith number 4. That's how you get the pages. So yeah, some things I need to tweak in the programming side and level design, because it's a little bit frustrating playing this game. Attacking so many enemies might be a little bit how you say, redundant. You're doing it all over again, so maybe adding some different platforms or level design might help and reducing the number of enemies. Anyway, Poochie. Ah, the acolyte, come closer, kid. I just want to taste your blood. Yuck! Who would ever want to be eaten by an old bag? Who said anything about eating, stupid? You're stupid. No, you're stupid. No, you're stupid. Enough. And now she's pissed off. Now she attacks like this. She creates mist flies and ouch, she decided to move. So an easy way to kill her is like this. Just shoot the vine, the seed where she might land, and that's how you get it. So she killed herself actually. You were just planting seeds. Anyway, it can't be. You're just a kid. Come with me and I'll spare your life. Fine, just don't put my patient in the same compendium with a Pooch. Should be as a Pooch. No one is safe trapped with him. Deal. And with this we get our last legend. So now we have unlocked a Pooch stage. Let's just read it, but I will go back to each stage to get the extra heart. God of the Dead and King of Xibalba. Xibalba is the name of the underworld in the Mayan mythology. Oh, actually, I didn't read long enough. It says the underworld. His sole existence deforms reality and changes the minds for those who see him. He only exists to create chaos and anarchy. Needless to say, capture is the only way to defeat him. Let's go to La Tlanchana, and now we got Tlahuelpuchi. She is she's the best in mobility because you can just skip a lot of the stage by doing this. And she leaves a trail of mist behind. Although the mist is not as powerful as other attacks, at least you can attack and stun some enemies, and then you can just shoot them or do a little bit of combinations. Oh, anyway, so I shot these things and now we get 150 maximum health points. So I screwed up, I fall, and now I have to go in the bottom part of the stage. So if you're trying to speedrun this game, you might want to go for Tlahuelpuchi first. And that's it. So next we got is Ishta, which actually you need Tlahuelpuchi in order to get the heart. Now at this moment I don't really care if I get damaged because I already have 150, and here is one piernita de pollo. I will get double damage in this stage by these enemies because grass absorbs mist. So yeah, actually, was it here? Oh my god, I guess no, it was here. Yeah, no, oh my god. I should know this. I forgot it's here. Yeah, we have to go here. Right where I told you that you have to jump because motherfucker. Yeah, the level design is quite punishing. Is I mean, one simple mistake and you might need to go all over again, but that's something easy to fix. Anyway, just do it like this and do it again, and there we go. Woo! Now we got 3 hearts. Now let's just continue like this. And let's go for the bonus. Oh my god. You might as well kill them like this. There we go. Well, actually, I don't really need the piernita de pollo because I'm not going to battle Ishta again. So I don't know why I did that. Next we need el Charro Negro, which is which we need to use Ishta's power to get the last heart. Let's just go fast. Ouch. Now I got message in my cell phone. Let me see if it's an emergency or something, guys. 1 second, please. Oh, not quite. I'll answer it when I'm done with this video. Ouch! No, this one. That's it. Screw it. I'll just skip these enemies like this, and there we go. Now we are prepared enough to fight a Poochie. Oh. Now let's go to Xibalba, the Underworld. Now here we have our first enemy, is called the Moan bird, or Pájaro Moan, which is a mythical creature in the Mayan culture, and that rhymed. And he will just chase you, but he might leave you alone if you're not close enough. Okay. So yeah, we decide to add more things to that bird because it just looked like a turkey and nothing out of this world. So we can't do much. Anyway, we got these dogs, which are called familiar phantoms. The dogs, and these kind of birds usually accompany a Poochie. They are part of a Poochie mythology, and I'm getting my ass kicked. So a Poochie enemies doesn't have elemental powers; they're just neutral. You might see some eyes in those holes in the wall, and that means that if you walk through, an owl is going to hurt you. So it's a dead owl. Just be careful and pay enough attention to your surroundings. I couldn't attack him in time. Yeah, I want that. Ow. So we can go up or down. Where should I go? Oh, come on, die already. Let's go down. Whew. Don't transform into El Charro Negro here too. I'm going to fix that. So just don't, okay? And ouch. Anyway, I have enough health and enough lives to spare. Just go forward. There's no extra heart or extra pages in this stage. Just go straight forward because we already got everything. And that's it. And a Poochie is a big guy with a exposed heart. Just beat his heart and you'll defeat him. Ha ha ha. No, that's not the way he laughs. He should laugh something like oh oh oh, or something like that. Is it what comes after me? Is this what I have to deal with? What did you say? Do you know who I am? I'm evil incarnate. I can make you disappear in a flinch. Why don't you make us both a favor and appear a shower? It reeks like death. Ooh. Oh my Poochie. You did not just say that. Who do you think you are? The one who put you back in the Compendium. Keep talking. Your soul will be mine. Ya valiste. So jabalista is an expression that means that you have the same value of something that you want to add. Pardon my French, but you can say that there's an expression, but I don't know if I should say it. I think I won't, but let's just say that it's a kind of insult or a kind of how you say retar in English. Anyway, we'll come to back to that topic. Anyway, this is a Pooch, and he uses two of his floating hands to create enemies and attacks. You can also destroy his hands, so you can have spare time to attack. And just be careful using your legends, because you will get double damage if you don't. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Ah! And he killed me. Aha! Fast, 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 fast. Whoops! Water. Ah! So we'll try to. Okay, there we go. You know, the vines are quite nice to use if mist flies are just coming, because they serve as a wall that will kill all of the mist flies. Or, yeah, you can get all of them with the Acolyte attack, like this. But I highly suggest using the the vines. So anyway, is this what comes after me? Didn't you say that before? What did you say? Do you know who I am? I'm Evil Incarnate. I can make you disappear in a flinch. I think I broke him. Now's my chance. And he takes out the book and captures a Pooch back in the old Compendium. So yeah, he was just repeating himself because you beat him. He got quite stupid. So anyway, we have unlocked the ending called The Promise. The Acolyte has defeated a Pooch and contained him back in the Compendium. After a long journey back to the chapel, the Compendium is back where it belongs. The Acolyte respects the promise and brings back a new book. Ishta, Poochie, Tlanchana, and El Charro Negro are kept in a new and secure Compendium. Compendium Volume 1 Secured Version. A new day begins, and peace is restored. And we have completed Compendium, guys. This is our I'm just forgetting the English words I want to use. Our entry for the Cryptic Jam. So yeah, Cristel Flores was our main animator. We got stage concept arts by Cristel, myself, Edgar Salcedo. Minion concept art, I was working that. Marketing, Lulu and Naomi were helping us. Music composer Luis Miguel Perez Vega, which his team is Fernando and Jose Eduardo. They are actually known as Mumu Island, or that's the producer, I think that's the name. Like the music production company of Luis Miguel. So yeah, Mumu Island is the one that made the music and sound effects for the game. So shoutouts to them too. And these are all the enemies. Woo! We finished Compendium, Cristel. Woo! So you can see we got 3 enemies per stage, and we just make a mix from all of them in a Poochie stage plus his own enemies, or minions actually. and we got the acolyte, and you can also make the credits go faster, like this, woo, or like this, or like this, or like this, woo, woo, woo. Just go and press down so you can go faster, and that's it. Thanks for playing, and the game starts again. So yeah, that was Compendium, guys. I don't think so. I'm going to play it again to get the other endings. That's your homework, and so we hope that you get that you have fun playing this game as much as we did creating it. There are so many things we learn and so many things we have to learn about game design and creating games for a professional level, if that's a right thing to say. But we're learning, and yeah, we're happy with the result. Some people really like this game, and I think that this is a good start for our maybe game designer or game developer career. So this was Compendium, and I might do another video sometime if you want to ask any other questions, if you want to see the game progress. Probably we're going to release the how you say the files, so that you might need to know how we did this or how we did that. You might find the programming there. That's something still we're talking about, but yeah, you can get Compendium, which if you go to each, oops, sorry, I think I shouldn't show that. Okay, or I don't know. The game is hosted in itch.io, and just go and type Compendium. Oh my god, what happened here? Did I don't know what, something happened. Anyway, so you can find it here. There's so many other Compendium games too. I might as well check them later. But anyway, so here's our page. You can see a little bit about what is Compendium, the story behind the lore of the game, the controls, and legendary inspirations. You can just click them and read about these cryptids or these legends. This is Latlan Chana, for example. You get the Ishta, Poochie is just a wiki page. La leyenda del Charro Negro, which is in Spanish. I think here's the Spanish only, that's right. And a Poochie. So if you're interested in these legends and might want to do some research about them, you can follow these links. So here we have some credits and some links. So this is about what I was talking about. This is what I was talking about. I don't know why I repeat myself so much. Here's Momo Island. This is my page. These are the animations from Cristel. You can follow her on Instagram. And have you found at Scene? It links you to their webpage, their Facebook page. They are webcomics, so follow them and give them a like. You can follow us. We are known as To Interactive. This game was a school project also. So our team is called To Interactive. To is el pájaro to, or the to bird, which is a nice bird from the south of Mexico. And you can follow us on Instagram or on Facebook. You can download here the link, and you can also watch the video by Cryptid Hybrid, which he recently posted a video gameplay about how he plays the game. So go watch it, give it a like if you like it, and I think that's all for now, guys. Thank you for joining, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.